Welcome to your Daily Revolution podcast. Today's topic, why dating your spouse makes you more money. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My name is Setema, Gali, the founder and creator of the Prosperity Revolution, a global movement that helps you to get out of scarcity and into prosperity every single day. A movement where people have value, things do not, where money is a result of helping people, where you're rewarded for creating value for others, and where prosperity is not the result of luck, but a predictable steps and formulas, and where happiness is the ultimate goal.
Welcome. Oh my goodness, it is a beautiful day here, and I'm going to dive right in. But before I do, thank you for listening. I appreciate you listening to the podcast. I appreciate you making a commitment every day to be your very best, to show up, to be a great spouse, to be a great parent, to be a great businessman or businesswoman, just a great human being. And this whole thing starts because this morning I got a great workout in, did a lot of things, and then there's a new restaurant that opened up in my neighborhood. So I'm like, man, let's go check this thing out. Let's go support our local businesses. If someone's going to take a risk and be an entrepreneur and create value in a marketplace, I'm going to support them. So I text my beautiful wife up and I'm like, hey, babe, let's go to breakfast for a date. She's like, yes. So she shows up and we sit down and we just talk. And it was amazing. We're talking about spirituality and faith in Jesus Christ. I'm a guy who worships the Lord and believe in Christ. We're talking about calendars and schedules for these next 2 months. The next 4 months for us are going to be just like pretty chaotic, right? My wife and son's got a trip to Orange County. I've got a trip to go speak in Denver. We've got soccer and basketball tournaments on the same weekend where we got to split up. We got football camps. I mean, it's just going to be crazy. So we're talking about this at breakfast, and we spent about 45 minutes just gazing into each other's eyes and just having conversations. Her phone keeps going off, like her notifications. And of course, my phone is upside down because I want to be fully present with her. And we just hold hands, eat breakfast, talk stories, and that was it. Walk out, take a picture, give her a kiss, grab her on the butt, and then I say, bye, love, and I head into work. Now, why is this dating my spouse consistently so significant? Why does it matter? Because a businessman, now I'm talking to the men, but this can be applied to if you're a woman, a businessman who does not date his wife does not maximize the potential and the possibility. And I'm telling you now, if you date your spouse consistently, if you water your marriage consistently, if you pour into your spouse consistently in the form of a date night, you'll actually have greater power and greater clarity, ready for this, to make more money. Yeah, I said it. Now, some guys are like, oh, I don't have time to do that, and I make way more money. But here's the thing. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a producer, as a leader, as an owner, right? All these different words we use. The last thing you want to be doing is out hunting, right? Using the analogy of hunting as a businessman, while there is an erosion in your mind because you are not taking care of business at home. And when this happens, right, it splinters your power. There's a leakage of power and certainty, which in today's marketplace, power and certainty are so important. Like that's the game we play. Power, which leads to production, doing what's required, and production, doing what's required, leads to results. So what's the lesson here? Date your spouse consistently. In other words, do what is required to get what is desired. Now, we date, we go out to dinner, we go to movies, we have breakfast, we go work out, we go for walks. We spend enough time together, and I give her enough affection and attention that satisfies me as a man, knowing that I am pouring into my wife. Now, how does this apply to you? Let's take a look at the physicality. Are you doing what's required consistently to get the body, the fitness, the health, the power and energy and vitality that you desire? Spiritually, do you have spiritual disciplines that allow you to be in alignment, to get power from on high, to get certainty and clarity and guidance in your relationships, right? That's what this is about. Yesterday, I took my boys out to the field, spent 90 minutes between weightlifting and running and just time with my boys. Like, that's important to me. I want to pour into my kids. And of course, business, marketing, sales, leadership, meetings, closing deals, marketing, sales, leadership, expanding, making deals. Like, you've got to be willing to do what's required, because if you do the work consistently, it's amazing what happens. You get what you want. So what's the call to action here? Well, what will you do inside of your physicality or spirituality or relationships and your business? Go do what's required. And most importantly, man, go date your wife. Go take care of her. Go tease her. Go court her. Go learn how to seduce her. Learn how to have fun with her and learn how to push the right buttons that make her just so happy. Why? Your kid's going to grow up. Let me say this again. Your children are going to grow up and leave. I know they love mom and dad, but they're going to go find their own spouse and they're going to leave and have their own family, which is going to leave you back in the home with your spouse. And if you don't water and nurture your marriage, after 20 or 25 years, you may wake up one day and be like, wow, we are roommates. I don't love you. Who are you? Goodbye. It does not have to be like that. Now, I get some of you out there listening to the podcast, you are going through divorce. If that's the right move, cut clean and move on. Don't jump quickly into another relationship. Go better yourself. Go heal. Go grow. Go get some perspective. But this is really focused on dating your spouse. Man, I'm calling you out. But brothers, I'm calling you out. I don't have time to date my wife. Really? I guess she's not that much of a priority, is she? Man, go read the books. Go watch the videos. Go learn how to court and pour onto your wife and pour into her soul and her heart. And if she needs it, into her bank account, whatever she needs, and be consistent. And then you start where you are. You know, if you don't have all the resources in the world, you can go for a walk for a day and just pour into her. Put your phone away. Be present. Love on your goddess. All right, my brothers and my sisters, that's the podcast today. If you want help, hit us up on the DM, and we'd love to have you join any one of our programs, Huddle, Circle of Champions, Monetizing Your Influence, etc., etc. I appreciate you listening. Have an amazing day, and let me know when you date your spouse. Shoot a picture, tag me. Let me know that you are dating your wife, because that is one path to making more money and growing the empire. Not only money, but joy and happiness. I'm out.
Let's go! This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity, we show you how to do it. There's no luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint. This is your daily revolution. You already know. And if you don't, then check my resume. Turning pressure into possibilities every day. We all can win and live our unique purpose. We change our mindsets and put the work in. This is your daily revolution. Your daily revolution. Revolution. Your daily revolution podcast.